What's up YouTube? Welcome back. This is Alex playing the BattleTech Backer beta once again. This time I'm going to be playing the Battle Lance Value 20 million C-bills. I'll be playing the medium recon. Have my opponent in the medium assault. I haven't adjusted the pilots this time, but we can do this on the video, so let's take a look. I'll explain what I'm thinking, and yeah, let's see. Did they actually choose some good ones this time, or what? Okay, so here we've got the Commando 2D. If we find the Commando 2D, we can see that it has SRM-6, SRM-4 medium laser, and they put Mockingbird in. Mockingbird. She has a gunnery of 3, so already I'm not super into that, but she's got sensor lock. I don't know. To me, having bulwark on a light mech doesn't really make sense. Why would I want to remain stationary? Like, a big part of what makes this mech survivable is the fact that it's always going to have evasive charges. Getting 50% damage reduction doesn't matter if your armor is trash anyway, so I'm going to switch out Mockingbird. I want high gunnery basically on all my pilots. Yeah. We could go with Apex. It would still be nice to have sensor lock. Arclight wouldn't be bad, because she gets increased initiative. Kraken's not bad either. Multi-target isn't super useful in a commando. It's not terrible, but sensor lock is great, and having gunnery 8 is great. Commando can actually do pretty good damage with the SRMs. So yeah, I don't want to miss. So yeah, we'll take Kraken. They put Sumo in the Kintaro. Let's look at the Kintaro really quick. Kintaro has SRMs, medium lasers, and some LRMs. They put Sumo. He's got Bulwark and multi-target. That's not bad. Kintaro's pretty tanky already, and with the SRMs, once you get in close, you can kind of stand and deliver, so that's not terrible. And the LRMs also mean that he can sort of stand back and gain the abilities from Bulwark, so that's not bad. We'll stick with that. Paradise in the Griffin. Griffin's got a PPC LRM 10. Yeah. And Paradise. He's Angel of Death, so he can jump farther. That's actually pretty nice to have, because the Griffin does have jump jets, and being able to jump really far and then set up with the PPC and the LRMs is pretty useful. And evasive movement, that's also good because, yeah, he's going to be jumping, so he's going to be really evasive. It's going to be hard for them to shoot at him. So I'm okay with that. Maybe higher gunnery would be nice, since he has such a high value weapon in the PPC, but I don't think anybody but Paradise is going to have these abilities, this combination, so I'm okay with this. Also, I think it's kind of weird that Paradise's name is Paradise. You would think that someone who wanted to remain stationary would have the name Paradise, but he wants to be moving. I don't really get that. Anyway, whatever. Showboat in the Shadowhawk. Showboat is only gunnery 4. The Shadowhawk, pretty sure it's an AC-10 and a medium laser in the Shadowhawk. Okay, so this Shadowhawk has a SRM-2, another SRM-2, an LRM-5, and an AC-5, as well as a medium laser. Okay. It's kind of a strange build, not what I would go for, but okay. And Showboat has sensor lock and evasive movement. I don't really like that. I think I'd rather go with, say, Wildfire. She's got higher gunnery for one thing, but then she's also got multi-target, and since the weapons we have in the Shadowhawk are kind of different range groups, it would be useful to be able to target an enemy mech that was close as well as one that was far off and still be getting good chances to hit. So we'll take Wildfire. Alright, enough waffling. Let's do it.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
I'm gonna drink some coffee. Slurp. So,
command interface initiated.
In case I didn't mention already, this is the river crossing map. Chose rainy day. I don't think the mood has anything to do with cooling.
Ready for orders.
We're not going to get better efficiency from our heat sinks because it's raining.
Something I can do.
It just looks cool. So
Consider it done.
Aye.
our Lance has a decent amount of short-range weapons, so we'll probably just want to get in there, probably take cover in the woods here. Maybe dunk ourselves in the drink if we're getting a little too hot. And here they come. Got a medium and a light.
Standing by.
We'll have Kraken move in. He's probably going to sensor lock so that we can start firing our LRMs right away. It's more of a decision of what we want to lock on. And I'm going to probably, well, the heavy mech is tempting, just because it's such a big threat, but this medium mech is going to close with us a lot quicker, and yeah, it might be nice to take a medium out of the fight really quick. I don't know why the ground is so pixelated there, that texture. Doesn't look very good. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, sensor lock the medium. See what we got. Oh, it's a hunchback, isn't it? I think it's a hunchback. Yeah. Here comes their commando. Broke line of sight, so he's not shooting at us. That's nice.
What's up, Commander?
He might try to wrap around and backshot us. So, if possible, I think we'll try to stay over to the right-hand side here. Kintaro.
What's the plan?
Griffin. So now we have our choice of who we're going to attack with first. That hunchback will probably respond to whatever we do by moving in. And yeah, that's the hunchback with the AC-20, so we really don't want to meet that guy up close. It would be nice to weaken him up as much as possible before that. So,
Yeah?
let's see what we can do.
Reporting. Yeah? What can I do you for? You have orders? Commander?
Looks like we're mostly going to have
How might
shots
I help?
with LRMs at this point. Although we could also fire the PPC and the LRMs at the hunchback, which would be really pretty good.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to want the Griffin to pretty much be set up in a sniping position anyway,
Something I can do?
so this isn't a bad idea. Just get us up there, start raining down on him, and
Going skyward.
Paradise has a huge jump because he's an Angel of Death, of course, so he can get over here and yeah, fire it off.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Alright, PPC hit. It's nice. It hit on the arm, which is not a big deal, but not bad either. A hit is a hit, so.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Kintaro is more of a brawler for us. Looks like he can fire from here. Only the LMs. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably keep him. It would be nice to keep him in cover, but it would also be kind of nice to bring him up a bit just so that he can do his thing once this hunchback closes, because it's going to close. It's got an AC-20, that's what it does. For now, do we want to move? I don't really want to bring the AC-20 into play, or have him bring the AC-20 into play before necessary, so maybe we'll just stay stationary and just fire the LRMs.
I'm gonna make some...
It'd be great to take that hunchback out early. Yeah, so he's gonna move the hunchback now. Getting cover, getting evasive. And yeah, he's gonna
I'm receiving you.
brace with him as well. He's gonna brace, so. The Shadowhawk. I don't think the Shadowhawk will be able to get direct fire. Maybe, actually. If we hop up here. Yeah, then he can fire the AC-5. Still pretty good chances, actually, even though he's evasive. It's going to take reduced damage because he's in cover and he's braced. But damage is damage.
Copy that, Commander.
So I'm pretty sure we hit that right torso there, where the AC-20 lives. There's a heavy. Right. So
Receiving you.
now we're back with Kraken. I think Kraken's gonna have to sensor lock again. We want to keep this damage incoming. I don't love the idea of them getting back shots on our commando, but he'll be in cover. He's pretty evasive. Provided they don't sensor lock him with anything. He's got 3 evasive charges, so he can... he'll have 3 rounds of shooting at him where he'll be evasive, and then 1 where he won't, if everything shoots at him. So I think this is fine. Let's see if I forget it. Sensor lock the hunchback, and he will... Okay, yeah, so he is going to try to swing his commando around here. Possibly try to backshot the Kintaro. It's alright.
What's up, Commander?
If he wants to single at that commando, then we can
Reporting.
always just pull back down the hill, deal with the commando over here, and then return to the front. In the meantime, let's keep laying into that hunchback. I'm wondering, would it be a better idea to try to shoot him with something else first and possibly destabilize him? I think he loses guarded if we destabilize him. But he's entrenched, which means reduced stability damage. I think this is fine. Should take the shot with these weapons. They're probably our stronger long-range weapons, and then he won't move and get evasion. So yeah, let's do this.
Target confirmed.
Nice. Okay, so that's another shot on the right torso here where the AC-20 lives. It'd be really great to crit that or destroy it altogether.
Yeah?
Yes, Commander.
Wildfire has bulwarks. so if we stay stationary, she'll get guarded. So that's what we're gonna do. Stand and deliver.
Fire in.
Oh my god. Another shot on the right torso there, so... Yeah, that hunchback is having bad luck, unfortunately, for them, and yeah, good for me. Okay, yeah.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
That's what I get for talking about luck. The commando took a AC-20 shot. Hunchback is playing demolition by the looks of it. Yeah, the commando took a AC-20 shot to the left arm. Pretty sure there's an SRM in there. No, it's a laser, right. There's an SRM here, and then a laser in the left arm. And that probably transferred damage into the center torso as well, or maybe the left torso rather. So that's not awesome, but
What's up, Commander?
yeah, that's BattleTech. Sumo also has Bulwark, so even though this is kind of boring to watch, I'm sure we're going to stand and deliver once again. And actually now we're in range with the SRMs and the medium lasers and the LRMs. And that's a lot of SRMs. You can see that's 10 damage times 6, so yeah. 180 damage across 3 SRM6s. It's not pinpoint damage, it's spread out. So, oh fuck. Well, I guess we're not getting Bulwark because I just moved, I guess. But anyway, yeah. We might be able to hit him for a lock here. Let's see.
Here you go, moron.
We did make him unsteady though, and he's lost evasion, so it should be easier to hit. And here's the heavy. Orion. It's gonna make me regret leaving my commando right here. And a little damage to the tower. That's it.
Ha! You got nothing.
Alright, Kraken,
Orders.
it's time to get the frig away from here. Or do we just go for broke with you and your SRMs? At this point, sensor lock is less valuable because, well, as you can see, they're closing the distance between us. Soon we're going to have regular line of sight. It might not be a bad idea to just move the commando in.
Acknowledged.
The squirrel strategy, as it's known in some of the mech warrior games. Let them focus on him. They can shoot him all they want. If he goes down, it's unfortunate, but it's not the biggest deal because our other guys are going to mop him up. And these are great chances to hit on the SRMs. This is a lot of damage for a light to put out, so let's try it. Maybe take advantage of it.
Firing.
Alright, well, we knocked him over. It's really nice. Can start doing called shots on that torso. Here comes his commando to backshot my commando. No. Not a backshot, but he's unsteady. Okay, so he's no longer evasive, which basically means he's toast. He's in cover, yes, but there's a lot of firepower standing right here, so yeah. The Centurion will probably just blast him with the AC-10. He has an AC-10, right? Yeah, the Centurion will blast him with the AC-10, and that'll be all she wrote for the unfortunate commando, but yeah. We knew what we were doing. So. Let's try this again. I'm gonna overheat. I'm gonna drop the medium lasers, even though they have a 10% better chance to hit. The SRMs just do so much damage, and we're going for a called shot on the torso here, so yeah. Lots of chances to hit with the SRMs. Seems good to me. Let's take it better. Yes, okay, so we didn't destroy
Sorry, dummy.
it, but we did crit it.
It's so hot in here. I'm gonna puke.
And yeah, there's the AC-10 shot.
My internals are taking a beating.
And he actually survived, okay. So our commando is playing the squirrel very well. He's doing what he was supposed to do.
How might I help?
Now we have our choice of Paradise or Wildfire.
Standing by.
Again, bulwark. We don't want to move accidentally like I did earlier. It would be better if we could just remain stationary. And actually the center torso is almost open, so at this point, is it even necessary to try to take out the AC-20? Let's see. So there's only one point of structure left there. I think because the center torso is so likely to be hit anyway, we do still want to try to take out the right torso. Just in case this somehow doesn't kill him. It should be the end of the Hunchback, but we'll see. Alright, let it rip.
10-4.
So we blew up that AC-20,
Destroyed.
but we also blew up the entire Hunchback.
What's the plan?
If we jump, we're going to overheat. This Griffin is actually running really hot right now. It's unfortunate. So rather than jumping, we might just want to move. Doesn't look like we can get to cover, but we'll be pretty evasive if we move to here. And then we have to decide what our next priority is. The commando is tempting because we could cut their firepower down pretty quickly if we take out the commando. But then he's also not the
Be
biggest
there in a
threat.
jiff.
I think we're probably well, analysis paralysis. So what are our chances to hit here? We're going to overheat if we fire it off. If we just fire the PPC 65. What about here? We have 80 on the Centurion, 75. It's hard to say no to the highest chance to hit. We've only got one shot with the PPC, we don't want it to miss. Centurion is a decent brawler. He's got some LRMs, but that AC-10 and the medium lasers, plus he's got quite a bit of armor, so yeah, let's make a decision now. We're gonna make the Centurion our new priority. He's only got one evasive charge, so this will burn that off. Alright. And it's a hit. Ryan swings over and steps on top of that somehow. And yeah.
We're losing forces.
The commando finally bites the dust, but he did his job. Their commando's gonna move in, possibly go for that. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a squirrel strategy coming from them. And I'll admit that it's kind of working. I want to take this commando out right now. We could melee him.
Awaiting orders.
Right here.
Paradise is an angel of death. Death from above. Possibly wipe him out in one shot. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. Angel of Death. DFA. Oh no, he missed. Okay, so if you didn't know, DFA is 2 attacks. One of the attacks missed. Still managed to destroy the right arm, so that's something.
Something I can do.
Right. I think we'll have Sumo. Do we want to attack with the melee attack again? It's tempting. But I think in this case, well, actually, we are running kind of hot.
On my way.
That was a misclick. Alright, in this case, I guess we're going for it. SRMs kind of have to happen since I misclicked. And yeah, I think we'll do it like this actually. 2 medium lasers, SRM6. We're going to take heat damage, but this commando kind of needs to die. So.
I'll make up that. Hey, watch the heat.
And wildfire.
Copy that.
Come over here. She's gonna unload with almost everything. Maybe not the AC-5. Actually, we've got 12 shots with the AC-5. It's not a lot, but I don't know. I really want this commando dead, so let's take that shot. It's not a great shot, but actually no. We'll scratch off the AC-5. We'll add the LRM. We got plenty of ammo with the LRM, so. And also, this will be less useful later on in the game. The AC-5 is really valuable, especially against that heavy, so let's do this.
All right.
Nice. And yeah, it seems like that was possibly the right decision because that allowed us to knock down the commando. I don't know that the AC-5 would have done enough stability to do that, so it's pretty nice to be able to take the commando down to the ground like that. And now we can step on him or something like that.
Yes, Commander.
You'll notice too, actually, that even though these are all medium mechs, they have different melee values. Melee damage values, I should say.
Reporting.
2 of them are 70, but yeah, this Shadowhawk, 85. And I don't know if that's because the Shadowhawk has fists. Let's see if I can... What is going on? If I can show you, yeah. The Shadowhawk has fists. And in the fluff, those fists are used for combat, close combat. I don't know if that's why. Maybe it's the tonnage. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's cool. Yeah. Enough waffling. Let's just melee attack it. Really? I have to do it there?
Something I can do.
So this is a little weird.
Yes, Commander.
It looks like the only places I can melee attack from are here and here. Should be able to do it from here, but I can't. I don't really want to stand here and melee attack. So maybe, yeah, maybe I'll let
Yes, Commander.
I'll let Paradise cool down a bit and just do a melee attack with him.
Certainly.
I'm gonna twist around a little bit, I guess. Nice. Okay, so we legged the commando. I could go for the other leg to try to get a kill on him that way. Oh no, I can't. So he's still. I was going to say, it doesn't really matter though, because he said the torso is open. If I had a called shot, I'd probably just take the center torso.
Oh, you got nothing.
And I think it's time to say goodbye to our commando friend. Wildfire has bulwark, so we want to stay stationary. Don't need the LRMs. This is probably overkill, but that commando needs to die, so let's do it.
Fire it.
So he survived. AC-10 hurts. Fortunately, he didn't hit us in the right arm, because that's where our autocannon lives.
Yeah?
But, yeah, it's not nice. Our Kintaro is running super hot. Sumo also has bulwark, so we want to stay stationary. I guess we could just melee attack the commando and cool down a bit. It seems alright. This should kill him.
I'm on the move.
I think that was still, yeah. So we forced it. Very good. Okay, the autocannon shot to the left arm. Misses too.
That wasn't good.
And that actually opened up the left arm on this Griffin.
Right here.
Oops.
I'm here.
What do we have in our left arm? Nothing. Okay. Good. So, I'm not going to say that was on purpose, but yeah, turns out I was kind of shielding with my left arm. If you played Mech Warrior before, you probably know that shielding is an important tactic. You want to turn the side of your mech that's less valuable towards the enemy when they're firing on you, so that, yeah, say they destroy your left arm, but you don't have anything in there, no big deal. I kind of did that inadvertently here, so yeah, cool. Now, the Centurion is sort of our de facto target now. Question is, where do we want to attack it from? It doesn't look like we have line of sight from here. We should, maybe, but we don't. It would be nice to get evasion. Paradise generates extra evasive charges, so because of yeah, evasive movement. So maybe we'll jump him. Can we really not see? Huh. Okay. Looks like we can't see the Centurion from this cliff top up here, so we'll just jump backwards, gain some evasion, stay in cover. It's generating a little bit of heat, which is not amazing because this mech runs a bit hot, but we do need that evasion. We don't want to lose our PPC or anything like that. The LRM-10 is only 45, but again, we've got plenty of ammo. There's only 2 mechs left. What else are we going to use it on? The answer, nothing. Fire!
Locking on target.
That's unfortunate, but we got some hits with the LRMs. And Centurion's going to come punch us. He's going to come shoot off our left arm.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
That's fine. Oh, and he actually overheated to do that. Overheated himself, so yeah, I'm alright with that.
Something I can do.
Sumo in the Kintaro is still kind of hot, despite having a melee attack last turn. I think he did. I don't really know why he's still so hot. He has Bulwark, so we probably don't want to move. We should just fire. We don't want to shut down, but a little bit of heat damage is okay. We get another SRM 6 and drop the medium lasers. No, it's still going to shut us down. Actually, no. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. 3 SRM 6s. It's a lot of shots. Let's go. Okay, and we've opened up the
Come
left
on,
torso
it's like
there.
a steam bath in here.
That's good. That's what we want. Let's see. He has LRM-10 ammo in there, and I don't think he used that many LRMs, so if we could destroy the left torso... Yeah, there's a chance for an ammo explosion. His left arm is just a shield, it's this arm here. So, doesn't matter that we blew that off, but the ammo explosion would be amazing. There would be a pretty good chance that we'd just totally wreck him, completely ruin his day. So, let's fire everything with the Shadowhawk and hope to take out that left torso.
Copy that.
No luck on the torso, but we did knock him down. That's good. Now we can do a called shot. Actually, no, he'll stand up, so we won't be able to do a called shot.
Yeah?
Forget what I just said. He will not
Awaiting
stand up.
orders.
We'll do our called shot. I think I'll even probably focus wildfire here. Actually, no. It's not necessary. We have such great chances to hit here anyway. Let's take out that left torso.
Engaging target.
Or just core him. Left torso destroyed. No ammo explosion. It's unfortunate. But his center torso's in trouble.
Reporting.
Got another shot to make.
I understand.
We'll have the Griffin shoot the PPC at his center torso, and possibly that'll be the end of the Centurion. What's he got left there? Only 6. Okay, yeah, it's worth it to throw the LRMs at it as well.
I understand.
Oh! Alright. Overkill, but
That
the
would be a
Centurion is
kill.
gone. That's an AC-10 out of the fight. Works for me.
Something I can do.
Now, it would be awesome if we had a sensor locker. We do not. And we don't really want to get ballsy. Our Kintaro is super hot. Let's just let him cool down. Actually, maybe we'll get him to move. Because if we remain stationary, he gains guarded, right? He gains guarded anyway. So if we remain stationary, he's going to get this anyway. If we get up close, we get evasion as well as cover, as well as getting into a nice range for our weapons. And then we can brace once we're up there. Or we can shoot. I don't know. Let's do this. It's 3 against 1 at this point, so I'm feeling okay about being a little risky. This is going to shut us down. Let's just fire the medium lasers at him.
Oh, you want some of this? It's so hot in here. I'm gonna puke.
Sumo is still feeling the heat. It's actually gonna take a shot. Yeah.
Oh, nice hit, moron.
He's gonna multi-target, so I don't know if I agree with that decision. Probably you want to focus fire if you're in his situation, but yeah, this is the AI. I guess it's cool that they use the abilities at all. So there's no way for us to get Sumo into the back air.
Awaiting orders.
Could possibly jump Paradise into the back air. No. And this is going to overheat us if we jump. Could just fire. This is going to overheat us. Drop the PPC and just fire the LRM-10. Still quite a bit of heat, but yeah, let's try this.
Firing.
Maybe I should have moved him to gain evasion, but I'm thinking the Orion here is probably just going to try to take out the Kintaro.
Right here.
Dunk the Kintaro to help it cool down a little faster. I think we are riding that heat curve right on the edge if we just fire the SRMs, which is kind of what you want to do. If you can maintain high heat and still be dealing damage, that's, I don't want to say it's optimal play, but it's good play, because that means you're using your heat as much as possible. You kind of have to think of heat as a resource, and in this case we're in the water, we're gonna cool down a bit. This isn't a bad idea. Maybe we focus him.
That's it. Now it's showtime.
And yeah, 95s across the board. Lots of shots with the SRM-6s. Let's try this.
Aye, aye.
Ignore the cover as well. And he's unsteady. Almost knocked down.
Oh, come on. It's like a steam bath in here.
Shadowhawk has Bulwark. So if we can just remain stationary. Not a bad idea. There's an overheat warning. Do we need the LRMs? Not really. Let's do this. It's a good amount of firepower. The Shadowhawk is actually a pretty amazing machine when you consider it's a medium. It almost looks overgunned, but then yeah, we've been firing it a lot with this mech and haven't overheated. So yeah, Shadowhawk is really good.
Acknowledged.
And we knocked him down. That's great. Great. I think... Did we knock this guy down once already? I think that may be the second injury for this pilot. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think I'm wrong. But, anyway, still good. Just gonna punch the Kintaro. And he won't knock him down, fortunately. But, yeah, he's opened up our center torso, so that's pretty bad. What can we do with the Kintaro? I think we want him to remain in the water.
Okay, I'm on it.
Sumo may be doomed here. His core is open. So if we keep him in the water, we can just keep firing. And Yeah, that's good. We want to deal damage with him if he's gonna die anyway, so... We don't want to shut him down, but... Decisions. So on the one hand, if he's gonna die anyway, why not just take a little bit of self-damage? But on the other hand, why deal damage to yourself if you're at risk of dying? I think we gotta do this though. These SRM6s are just so deadly, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the Kintaro's gonna die, so let's fight.
Target.
And we opened up the left torso there. Oh, ammo explosion. Awesome. Okay.
Hey, watch the heat.
So we blew up some SRM ammo there, I think. That's what it
Reporting.
Let's have Paradise. Actually, no. Then we're within our minimum. Let's move to here. Got good chances to hit. No cover, but we're evasive up there, and I think he's going for the Kintaro anyway. We'll throw the PPC on. Yeah, what did we destroy there? We destroyed the left torso, which had... Oh, LRM and SRM ammo. I don't know, did we see an LRM ammo explosion as well? I don't know, I kind of missed it. We've taken out his SRM4, one of his SRM4s, and we've taken out his LRM. LRMs are not such a big deal at this point, but anyway. We're firing at the wrong side of him, sadly, to do anything to this leg. It's pretty unlikely to hit that, but yeah. Nice, okay, so we knocked him down. There's another injury to the pilot. And we'll have Wildfire. Again, she wants to stay stationary. It's her defensive bonus. There's an overheat warning for this. Why don't we drop the SRMs? We don't really need them. They're only SRM2s, so they're not as scary. And yeah, throw the LRMs on instead. And for a called shot, what does he keep in his right torso? So he has AC-10 ammo and the AC-10 there. It'd be nice to get rid of that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try the right torso. We've got decent odds to hit it. 45 there, you can see.
Taking the shot.
Nice, and we got it. Okay, so we
Critical hit,
put the
Commander.
AC-10, and we actually, yeah, we destroyed the AC-10. No ammo explosion. If we had had an ammo explosion, that might have been it for the Orion here, but knock down our Kintaro. Oh no, he just made him unsteady. He didn't quite knock him down.
Right here.
Sumo is not having a great day. He's hot, and his stability is really low. Maybe we'll leave him.
Yes, Commander.
We might be able to finish the job on the Orion here with the other two mediums. So if we could do that, then I mean, I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's take a look at this Orion before we decide where we want to DFA him from. Both of his side torsos are destroyed, so because of the damage transfer, if we hit him on the left, it's going to go into the center. If we hit him on the right, it goes into the center. If we hit him on the right side, we have a chance of legging him, which isn't bad, but mostly we're trying to kill him here. But yeah, I think if we could leg him, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Actually, there's still 80 structure there. Our DFA could do 140. Yeah, I think we want to DFA him from behind. Or sorry, from the right side. Over here. Left side. Left, right, left, right. Directions are hard. Okay, yeah, we're gonna DFA him from the left side.
As you wish.
Yeah, so one of those hits went on the leg. Both of those hits on the leg? No, it must have only been one. Because it would have
Something I
destroyed the
can
leg
do.
if they both had. So... if we punch him with the Kintaro, that'll knock him down. And we have pretty good odds to do that, so... maybe that's what we do.
Standing by.
Alternately, we could shoot him in the rear armor with the Shadowhawk, but the rear armor is totally fresh, and yeah. Like, this rear... okay, is this working correctly? I don't know. Is this supposed to be like this, where the left torso and the right, or sorry, the left and the right have been destroyed already, but the rear armor is preserved? I don't know if that makes sense to me. Anyway, we don't really want to shoot him in the back because it's not going to help us that much. We're probably not going to cut through all that armor in one go. So let's have Sumo just punch him and possibly end the game.
Aye, aye.
It'll knock him down at the very least. And that's a third injury for the pilot. Not enough to kill him. One more would kill the pilot. Now Wildfire can... we could go for the headshot. That would be pretty badass way to finish him off, but really, center torso. This is gonna overheat us, but if it wins the game, it doesn't really matter. In the campaign, this might not be a good idea, because then you're taking structure damage and you have to pay for that, but this is not the campaign. And I feel like this game's been going for a while, so yeah, let's end it.
Affirmative.
Objective complete.
That's it. Okay, so we only lost Kraken in the commando.
Mission
Watch my head.
successful.
The Kintaro over here came pretty close to being taken out. Let's take a look at the results here. Okay, so Kraken killed by Core, lost everything. And yeah, if this were campaign, this would be a dead pilot, I'm guessing. There's a chance he could eject or just take wounds, but yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know how they decide whether or not the pilot was killed. A headshot, to me, a headshot, if the head is destroyed, that should be an automatic kill. Like, there shouldn't be a pilot who just gets injured because his cockpit got shot out. And even though that's probably going to happen to me now that I've said this, I still think that that should be a kill. Anyway, the commando died by being cored. Our Kintaro took a decent, yeah, actually quite a bit of structure damage to the center torso. The Orion punched him in the stomach there, so that was a pretty big hit. And then quite a bit of damage to the left leg as well. Didn't lose any components though. The Griffin took quite a bit of damage to the left leg. And lost the left arm, but there was nothing in there. That was their shield arm. The Shadowhawk took a bit of damage to the right leg, not a lot. All the components intact. The enemies, we cored the commando. We did destroy one of its legs, but we ended up killing it with the core. We destroyed its SRMs, some of the ammo, but no explosion on that ammo. The Centurion we cored as well. We had that guy knocked down. I'm pretty sure we did a called shot on the the center torso to take that guy out. The Hunchback was the first mech we killed, I believe. And yeah, we were actually making a priority of killing that AC-20 so that he couldn't one-shot our commando or something. If this were campaign, then this would not be available for salvage, I'm pretty sure, because we destroyed it, but yeah, I didn't want to eat an AC-20 shot. I think it's 100 damage in this game. It's a lot of stability damage as well. It's pretty bad, so yeah, I think it's worth it to make a priority of taking that out. And then finally the Orion, we of course killed with a cold shot to the center torso. His left leg was down to 10, but his right leg was fine. So, and yeah, we also destroyed a medium laser on the Hunchback here. On the Centurion, we killed the LRM and the lasers, but not the AC-10. And on the Orion, I think we killed just about everything. Yeah, he was... So actually, he had to melee at the end there. He was completely without weapons. And we did get an ammo explosion. I think it was the left torso that went up. I think we got an SRM ammo explosion. I'm not sure about LRMs. Anyway, that was the game. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you later.